today on Tuesday, October 18th, Cedar Fair announced that they added 2 new year-round parks to their portfolio of parks.
Woo!
Currently, Cedar Fair has a lot of like northern, colder climate parks. Cedar Point, Canada's Wonderland, Dorney, Worlds of Fun, whatever, Kings Island.
Cedar Point.
Yeah, I said Cedar Point already. Knott's Berry Farm being the one it's been the one that's been open all year round, and it's open 365 days a year.
Yeah, because it's in sunny California.
Yeah, exactly. So these 2 parks aren't going to be open 365 days a year, but they will be open year round on weekends. So they didn't buy new parks or anything, but what they did is they made Carowinds and Kings Dominion newly year-round parks.
Yeah.
The operations are still kind of slim through January, February, and then early March.
And they're only going to be open Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah, no Fridays, no
weekdays,
else.
just Saturday and Sunday.
And that's it. And oddly enough, Carowinds, because we looked at Carowinds' schedule, and it's 11 to 6, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays, Sundays, like you said. And then we were kind of figuring that Kings Dominion would be the same, but Kings Dominion, different. Kings Dominion, 10 to 5, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
So yeah, I'm not sure why they're different times. Why one's 10 to 5 and the other's 11 to 6, but that's why they're doing it. That's what they're doing.
And I'm sure people in those areas are mighty happy because they have if your home park is Carowinds or Kings Dominion, now you have a year-round park that you can go to on the weekends. And Kings Dominion is only about an hour away from Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. And that, I think, has been all year round. I think they've had operations deep into the year or every single, at least, weekend in the year. So these parks now join parks like down in like Texas. I know I don't know if they're completely year-round, but they definitely go deep into the season. Dollywood goes deep in the season. Silver Dollar City goes deep in the season. The only places that you'll find 365 days a year are Southern California.
Yeah, and Florida.
Those are the only places. So you have your Disneys, you have your Knott's Berry Farm, Magic Mountain, stuff like that. And even Magic Mountain, it was, I think, 2018 or something like that they went to 365 days.
That was the year that we went there. The year that we went to Six Flags Magic Mountain was the first year that they were open 365 days. Yeah,
because I think before that they just did like limited winter hours, like just weekends or something like that. Now, these parks haven't announced an official ride schedule yet.
No.
So there's some talk online, like, okay, at Carowinds, will Fury be open?
And I think that they will, because this isn't like Winterfest or something like that. Winterfest, it's just like a Christmas event kind of thing. It's like, take Kings Island, for example. Kings Island's Winterfest just has, the only 2 coasters that are open is Mystic Timbers and Flight of Cheer, as they call it, or Flight of Fear. But that's because it's a limited time event, so it's not that big of a deal. Most people go for the lights and stuff like that.
And Cincinnati, Ohio is way more north than these other parks.
Yeah. So these they'll be warmer, and plus if they're going to be open, like if half of your season, your main coasters aren't going to be open, like that doesn't make sense, and they wouldn't do that.
Yeah, why even stay open?
Yeah.
Just to have like an extended Winterfest throughout like a few more months.
It just wouldn't make sense.
Like, I don't know what Kings Dominion has open for their Winterfest. I know that Carowinds has Copperhead Strike, Ricochet, and Afterburn. I think those are the only 3 coasters. I could be wrong. Those are only 3 coasters. As far as Kings Dominion, I'm not really sure what they had open for their Winterfest. But like we said, we have to assume that operations are going to go like full swing if they can stay open. Now, obviously, those areas can get cold.
Yeah.
As we found out on opening day and pass holder preview day for Carowinds this year, it was freezing.
Yeah. So ride closures may be more common than usual because it might be too cold to operate some of the rides. So if you do go those times, then expect there to be higher chances of some of the rides being closed.
Yeah, so I don't know if this would be something that people would want to plan a trip to. I think that this should mostly just be for like locals or people that live close enough. I can't see like us saying, because we live in Cleveland, it's about an 8-hour drive to Charlotte for Carowinds. Similar distance, I think, around about for Kings Dominion. I can't see us saying, okay, we're going to drive 8 hours and then possibly it be extremely cold and then rides are shut down.
Like, if you're going to go somewhere in the winter, you should probably go south to, like...
Go to Florida.
Los Angeles or something like that.
Or go to LA in California. I looked into the temperatures, the average temperatures for Charlotte, because technically it's in Charlotte, even though it's in North and South Carolina. Carowinds. We keep referencing Carowinds and leaving Kings Dominion out of it, but we're gonna continue to do that. Sorry, Kings Dominion. I looked into Charlotte's their temperature, year-round average temperatures, and they stay average temperatures. Now that doesn't mean a whole lot, but average temperatures are in like the mid-50s even through like February.
Yeah.
So if it's 52 degrees in February, on a Saturday in February, everything will run.
Yeah, oh, definitely, yeah.
Like, it's not going to be too cold. Fury can run. When we were there at the beginning of this year, I think it got down to around 40, right?
Yeah.
They told us that Fury needed to be in 40, it needed to be 45 degrees for Fury to run.
Right, yeah.
But it didn't reach 45 degrees and they still ran Fury. They ran it in like around 40 degrees. So I would say that those temperatures are kind of, that criteria is kind of like give or take. They could probably do it like if it's close.
Yeah, but it was also windy that day.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, if it is like 55, 60, something like that, then that would be fine. I mean, not even just talking about the roller coasters, walking around those parks in 60-degree weather will be nice.
Yeah, that'll be nice and pleasant. So that is a great thing for Cedar Fair. I'm sure their revenue will go up now with year-round operations like that. Now, we're not sure if this is just a test. It starts in 2023. So it's not like it starts next year, not like we have to wait like a full year. After Winterfest this season in 2022, starting January 1st, it picks right up. So it because when I first heard about this, I was thinking initially like, oh, maybe they're going to like next year, they're going to kick this off or something like that. But no, right away for January 1st, 2023, that's when it begins. Well, I don't know what day January 1st is. But if it's a Saturday or Sunday, then
starts then.
Then I think it might be open. But either way, January 2023, these parks will be open. Let us know what you guys think. We think it's a great thing. I mean, there's nothing. There's nothing bad with a park being open more.
No, not at all.
Now, if they're not seeing the numbers come in. If they're not seeing...
Yeah, and if they have to, like, pay more workers and all the maintenance and stuff, and it's not paying off...
Yeah, if the attendance is down...
Then maybe they'll stop it, but I don't see that happening.
They probably put... Not probably, they did put a lot of thought into this. They don't it's a huge company. They're not doing things willy-nilly. So they did a lot of market research into this.
And found that it would be a good idea.
And found it would be worth it. So I assume it's here to stay, but... I will say just that caveat that if it does completely fail, don't be surprised if this does go away in a year or two. If it's up completely falls flat on its face. But I don't know. Carowinds, Kings Dominion, year-round parks now.
Woohoo!
So we're excited even though we don't live anywhere near there. So we're excited for you guys that do live near there. So congratulations. People that your home park is Kings Dominion and Carowinds. And if you enjoyed this video, if you found it informational, if you found it useful,
if you found it entertaining,
go ahead and like it. Go ahead and subscribe to our channel. And go ahead and comment and let us know what you think about all this. And or just come in and say hi and say something random.
Hello, like Beach Club Studios, you are the greatest channel of all of YouTube.
And then you'll be ready for our next video here on
Beach Club Studios.